Hey, what's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? Thanks for coming out. I see we got Miguel. What's up, buddy? William D. Hey, hey. How you doing, William D? Have you got your power back yet? I definitely hope so. EKT, what's up, buddy? Mark Bass, nice to see ya. I appreciate everybody coming out. Let me see. Where's my camera? All right, there it is. There's the camera. Let me see. Try and get that kind of like situated in there. That should be okay, I suppose. If you guys want to see my ugly face. Ugly face. There we go. Alrighty. Now I'm probably too small, but how's everyone doing today? Ah, power's back on. That is awesome, buddy. That is awesome. All right, so I need to tell my crew that I just activated our wild card, and then after that, I will be ready to rock and roll. Exiled Outlaws. 70. I'm trying to think here. 70. I'm running really late this morning, so didn't get my shower in, so I'm sorry if you have to smell me through the through the screen there. But we're going to be live racing the Aurora Tour. I got this set up to run around the 12-0 lobby, so we should be around the 12-0. 12.0, 12.0. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you, guys. EKT, how you been doing, buddy? Hope all is going well. Alright, where's the thing at? Live racing. There it is. Dark says, I've never seen the Zenvo before. Yeah, that was a milestone prize car. What, like 2 seasons ago? Something like that. It's pretty decent. Pretty decent car. I like it. Unfortunately, nobody's in my lobby. I got an empty lobby here. Oh, there's somebody in a... Oh, they're in the Z. They're in the new Z. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they changed the name of that car. Originally, it was listed as a Nismo, but it doesn't really look very Nismo-like, does it? Alright. It seems to be doing pretty good on 3 stars for live racing, though. Dark says 50th tuner car. I don't know if it's 50th, but we've got a couple tuner cars. We have a few tuners, but... Alright, that guy ran a 12.4. He's in the wrong lobby, I must say. He is in the wrong lobby right there. Wrong lobby indeed. He needs to move to a much slower lobby. Alright, so we got Hell in the Dork House. The Mustang Dork House. Dark said I got bumped, I assume. You got bumped already? That's terrible. Terrible. This game loves to bump people, though, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what happens. Here we go, here we go. You can do it, little car. And I think we got him. Ooh, we got him, we got him. William D's in the R8 Miata. RB Miata. Not R8. You're trying to beat Tempest 2 Tier 2 with no stage 6 parts. Yeah, the Rocket Bunny Miata. The Rocket Bunny Miata, that's what they... Okay, he's not in it. The Rocket Bunny Miata, he's telling you the answer. That's one of the only tier 2 cars that will beat Tempest with no stage 6 parts. Generally, you have to have stage 6 parts. You can't really expect to be able to beat Tempest if you don't have stage 6, but for some weird reason, that car will do it without stage 6 parts. I think it's the only car that will. Hey Toast, what's up buddy? How's your day going? Alright, that guy did not want to race me. Look at this car. Is this have you guys ever seen this livery? Look at that. That's interesting. That is cool actually. 3, 2, 1, go. I like it. I don't know why, but I like that a lot. How to get the Rocket Bunny car. Unfortunately, you got to be really lucky and pull it out of a crate. So any gold star car can come out of gold or silver crates, but with over 1,200 cars in the game, and most of the drops being lousy cars, it's kind of hard to say what's going to pop out of there. One thing about Tempest, though, is don't be in a hurry to finish Tempest, right? Take your time, go through it slowly. Most of the boss cars aren't good anyways, so there's no reason to try and rush through it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and race this thingy-dingy right here. Anonymous. Yeah, the Sesto is good. I wouldn't say it's great anymore, but it's a nice car. It's a cool car. I like the Sesto. Oh, this is going to be a close one. And I got him. Haha. Got him, got him. The winner is me. I am the winner. Alright. Alright. Anonymous, I'm doing good, buddy. I hope your day is awesome. Yeah, they were swapping live racing tracks. Usually every time you live race, you get a different track now. I haven't paid much attention to it. Personally, I could care less which track we're on, but it is kind of cool that they've started changing them. I think I could run the same one all the time and not really care about it, but hey, if you like different tracks, they were changing them. Now, I don't know, we just had a couple of updates, so I don't know if they stopped doing that. I wasn't paying attention, but generally, you should be able to get different tracks. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Here we go. Got him, got him, got him. Alright, what about a Bugatti? A tier 5 Bugatti. I'm not really sure what you did wrong there, but so Legends took me about 1.5 years to finish, right? One thing about Legends and Elite Tuners and stuff like that, it's going to be a very slow process. If you're not spending a bunch of money on this game, you can't expect to get anywhere quickly, right? Elite Tuners took me like 2.5 years. Legends took me about 1.5 years. It took me almost a year to finish all the Tempest races, so you want to just kind of do it at your own pace. Don't try and hurry through any of it. Just do it as you can, when you can, and just kind of, just have fun. Just play the game, have a good time, open crates, collect your cars. Like as a new player, there's nothing wrong with opening silver crates and collecting a bunch of cars. But at some point, you're going to notice, hey, I keep getting the same things over and over and over and over again. And at that point, you want to stop opening those crates, save up for silver keys for a few months, and then when there's a good featured car in the silver crates every other week, you shouldn't have any struggles to get it. But if you don't save your keys at some point, you're always going to be struggling to get that featured car every season, and that sucks when that happens. But yeah, you just got to know that it takes forever to restore the Legends cars. It takes forever to, elite level the Elite Tuners and Elite Customs cars. It's all very slow processes unless you're buying things. Yeah, maybe they stopped changing tracks on this update for some reason. Oh no, they got different tracks. Okay, they're still doing it. I wasn't paying attention, but it looks like they have fixed it. They're still doing it, guys and girls. Miguel says, is that so? Is what so, Miguel? Anonymous says, thoughts on this live racing car? What, the Aurora Tour? It's actually really good. I got a video on this one. Great live racer with only a few upgrades. Very nice car. Oh no, we disconnected. A guy's name you cannot pronounce about Tempest 4? Huh? What? Hold on, I missed something. I think I missed something, my friend. Someone's name you can't pronounce. I see we got MaxTheGamer. What's up, buddy? How you doing today? Yeah, Tempest 4 is a pain in the butt. I will say that. Tempest 4 is a big old pain in the buttocks. But, oh, CSR2. CSR2 thinks Tempest 4 is going to come out in 2025. I will be surprised, but that would be nice. Max, glad you're doing well, buddy. That's good. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know if I just won the last one or not, so I'm going to go ahead and go nice and slow on this one. I think I did. Pretty sure I won the last race. What's up, Star? How you doing today? But there's about 1 million people who always say, hey, Tempest 4 is coming, and they have dates for it and everything else. And, well, 5-6 years later, we still haven't got it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't expect to see it anytime soon, but I hope we do. I mean, that would be super awesome. That would be super duper awesome if we got it, but I'm just not expecting it to show up anytime soon. We'll see what happens though. I mean, maybe one of these days they'll finally roll it out, but so far no dice. I would love to be able to elite a really good live racing car, which I didn't really get to do because back when I started doing the elite license, I had no idea what I was doing. Now that I know what I'm doing, if I could change that, man, I could just do a lot of awesome stuff. If I could start over, but I'm too lazy to start over, so. Will they continue updates after CSR2 comes out? My guess is as long as this game is making them money, they're going to keep this game alive. If people stop playing the game and nobody's buying stuff and they can't afford to keep the game running, then it'll probably shut down. So I don't think everybody's going to run right over to CSR2 when it comes out. I really don't. I think there's going to be some people that play both, but I have a feeling unless CSR2 is way better than I think it's going to be, I think CSR2 is going to be the preferred game, honestly. I could be wrong, but just going by what I've heard from everybody I've talked to and looking at some game footage of CSR2, we'll find out. But everybody seems to kind of dig CSR2 better from what I can tell so far, but don't know. Ah, Rory, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's a really good tune for the GR Supra. I like that Supra. It's a nice car. Anonymous says CSR2 makes CSR2 look good. It's I don't know. I'm not really sure what they're trying to accomplish with CSR2 because it's like a completely different game. I mean, there may be a few similarities, but everything's different. PRTZL, Pretzel. We're going to race Pretzel. Star says CSR2 looks cheap. 3, 2, 1, go. I will say this game has excellent graphics and everything else. So. It looks way better than CSR2 from what I've seen, but then again, I haven't got to try CSR2 yet, so I guess I can't really 100% say, but what's up, ProTune? How you doing today? Shagga, what's up, buddy? Roy says, I'm level 50. Would you say to still save my silver keys? Well, everybody should save silver keys up, right? I think everybody needs to save up at least a couple thousand. If you want to be able to get the featured car every season without struggling, you want to make sure you have a bunch saved up. If you don't, you're going to always run out trying to get the featured car, or often run out, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. Made on Microsoft Paint. It can't be that bad, can it? But yeah, I don't think they're going to shut down this game, honestly. Star says, so CSR2 is for newer phones. I'm not really sure why it would matter what phone you're playing on unless your phone is a piece of crap. I mean, generally, any decent phone should be able to play any mobile game. If you got one of those $99 cheapos that has a really horrible processor inside, it might struggle to play a lot of games, but as long as you got a good phone, I don't see why you couldn't play it on any phone. Alright, let's race this guy. CSR2 says the Asbark Owl is very annoying. Oh yeah, that's very hard to get fusions for a car like that because, I mean, it's a brand new manufacturer and Parts always suck to get for brand new cars, that's for sure. That is for sure. No fun trying to get parts for a brand new car, I will tell you that. That's like one of the worst things in the world, is getting parts for a new car. Alright, so we beat the nutsack there. Alright, what a name. What a name, I'm telling you. I'm amazed that they let them do that. I mean, I tried to put booger on my license plate once on a green car and it said, no, that's bad word or something. But yeah, having silver keys or just keys saved up in general is important. I mean, generally, you know, once you join a milestone prize crew, it's probably not as important because a lot of the prize cars end up being Prestige Cup cars at some point. But there's always going to be new cars that come out that end up being Prestige Cup cars as well, so you're always going to need to have some keys saved up. And then, of course, it's nice to save some bronze keys as well, because let's just say you get a really amazing car and you want to max it out. It's nice to have enough bronze keys to max the car out every once in a while. I mean, it probably takes me a good 3-4 months to save up enough bronze keys to max the car out, but you know, that's a couple times a year I can max out a gold star car, so that's how I look at it. William D says pizza is profanity. Sir, don't you dare talk bad about pizza. Don't you dare say, I wish I could eat pizza. Having celiac disease sucks. I miss pizza so much. So what, did you try and type pizza in and it didn't work, William D? Dev says, I started playing. What do you suggest me to do? I can't get RP. I can't do Prestige Cups yet. Well, I mean, you got, I don't know if you're in a crew or not, but you got live racing, you got showdowns. If you're in a crew, there's those little like token cups and stuff. Those give out points. But I used to make 1 million respect points a season racing the Porsche Boxster, the Tier 2 Boxster. Back before I had enough keys to always do the Prestige Cup, that little Boxster just, that was my point earner, so. But just do all the daily races that you can and run the Prestige Cups and any showdowns, and that's how you're going to earn your points for now. But once you save enough keys, you'll be able to do the Prestige Cups all the time. And that's great. So that's just an easy way to get a huge chunk of respect points. $450,000 should be pretty easy if you have a decent live racing car. But you'll see those little token cups and stuff pop up. The token cups, the trophy, what are they called? Little 3 race deals that you have to be in a crew to do. If enough people in your crew are doing those, like that's a lot of RP. I mean, those give out RP every season. Just make sure you do all your daily races, do a bunch of live racing, do a bunch of showdown racing, and bam. You should easily be able to earn 400,000 or 500,000 respect points without the Prestige Cup. But I mean, if you're live racing with a tier 4 or a tier 5 car that has over 1,000 Evo points, those are going to give you the most respect points. If you have a lower tier car, I mean, you can definitely make those work, but they may not be your best bet. But you know, if that's all you have, you can do it. But you just have to spend more time playing until you can start doing the Prestige Cups. But generally, all the little daily races plus the Prestige Cup is somewhere around 800,000. And then after I throw in some live racing and I throw in some showdowns, that's usually ended up around like 1.2, 1.4, 1.5 million respect points. So I would say I normally earn about 800,000 from the Prestige Cup and the daily races, and then another 5 to 800,000 just from live racing and showdowns. So yeah, I never really broke it down that way before, but now that I'm thinking about it, 1.2 to 1.4 million is what I average every season on respect points. And around 800,000 of that's just from all the daily stuff. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Ba-bam, bam, ba-bam. Go, little car, go, little car, go. Go, little car, go, little car, go. Hey, that Teresa Millennial. He beat me. What's the best race pass non-paid car? Alright, so I made a video about that. You might want to go watch it, because I go over all the stats and specs on the cars, and that should help you decide which one you're going to want. I mean, I think the Lamborghini is probably the best one, but I would go watch the video, and that should help you decide which one you might want to go for. I mean, there's a couple of decent ones in there, but I think the Lamborghinis, if you want a really fast car that's easier to get parts for, the Lamborghini is a good choice. Dev has 550 silver keys saved up. Not bad, but that's not enough to even guarantee you're going to get the car, right? It takes 750 to guarantee you get the car. So what I did is, at some point after I had been playing this game for probably 4 or 5 months, I decided to stop spending my silver keys completely, and I saved up like, I don't know, 3,000 keys or 4,000 keys or something, which took me a couple of months, but that was one of the best things I ever did. And I never struggled to get the Prestige Cup car after doing that, so it was a really good way to do things, in my opinion. It was a big help to me. The Blue Aspark. Yeah, usually if somebody has a car that's a color you can't normally get, that's either somebody who knows how to mod the colors, or it could be a game glitch. There's always a possibility it was a game glitch, but... Is the Gamera good? Yeah, the Gamera is one of the best cars in the game for a lot of different reasons. It's got crazy good live racing setups. It's fast. It's just all-around great car. It's one of the better cars for a lot of different reasons. If you can get a Gamera, definitely get one, because it's awesome. It's one of the few cars that I keep duplicates of. So video games, I have a video on how to set up the Toyota Supra GR for live racing. Like, yeah, you want to, I think stage 4, like stage 4 parts, I can't remember the exact tune, but put it on all stage 4. If you watch my video to show you how I tuned it, and it wins probably 80 to 90% of the live races. It's really, really good if you set it up right. I I mean, just go to YouTube and type in Danny Lightning Supra live racing, and the video for that should probably pop right up. That's a good car. I like the Supra a lot. The Elite Tuner Supra is a GR Supra, unless you're talking about the Mark IV. There's two different Supras. There's an Elite Tuners GR Supra, and then there's a Mark IV Supra as well from Elite Tuners. Both of them can be good live racers. I probably have a video on the Mark IV Supra as well. A lot of people don't like it as much as the GR Supra, but I think it's a pretty awesome car. In my opinion, it's really good. For some reason, not everybody finds it to be good, but I win a lot of live races with it. I don't think I have a video specifically for live racing, but if you find my how to drive video for that car, it'll show you how to set it up for live racing and do the how to drive during the how to drive video. What races to do in CSR after Prestige Cup and daily races and bosses defeated? Well, you got your showdowns, you got your live races, you got all your little daily races that pop up all the time, and then you got a whole bunch of events popping up, so there's a lot of stuff to do. I mean, I could easily play this game for an hour or two every day, just live racing and showdowns, plus the little daily races. Now, the bigger events are generally paid. You almost got to spend real money to do the bigger events, so there is that. We got disconnection problems. Connection problems. I don't know why, but I really like that color on the Lancer. That looks really good. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I think I won last time I raced him, so I'm going to slow down. All right, he slowed down and let me win. Okay, never mind. Snapperhead, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good today. Hey, is his wheel bent? I think in that little picture there, the wheel was like crooked or something. Pay attention, hey. Pay attention to when the race ends. See if it's got a bent front wheel on the screen there. 3, 2, 1. I think it did. Alright, it's definitely his turn to win this one. But yeah, pay attention, watch. It's about to pop up here in a second. Is his wheel bent? We're about to find out. Oh, no, no, no. That's just the front of the body kit. That's not a bent wheel. Never mind. I looked at it wrong last time. Hey, Desi. Your internet. Yeah, internet. I don't even know if it's an internet problem when you have disconnections. I think a lot of the times it's just the game having problems. I think the game servers are an issue. Somebody said something about tickets, but I've lost the comment. I've lost the comment. Where'd it go? Go, little car, go, little car, go! We got him. Oh. Which event tickets, Rin? Are you talking about the Elite Tuners tickets? As of right now, I think those are the only tickets we have, but there have been a couple of other events where they've given us tickets in the past. So I would assume you're talking about the Elite Tuners tickets. I mean, you can just go into the little event shop and buy whatever you want with those. So there's kind of two ways to look at it. You can buy the Elite Tuners cars with the tickets, or you can spend your gold on the Elite Tuners cars, or you can spend your tickets on parts. It's really personal preference how you want to do it. Now what I did is I bought all the cars with gold, and then I just used the tickets to buy all the parts. Was that the right way to do things? I don't know. That's how I did it though, and I probably could have saved a lot of gold if I'd have just bought the cars with my tickets. But then again, I would have missed out on a lot of parts, so it's kind of personal preference how you want to do that, I think. But I probably did make a video on that at some point. I probably have like 397,000 videos on this game by now. Video games, yeah, I like the Mark IV Supra a lot better as far as looks go. Mark IV looks way better than Mark V in my opinion, but some people do like the Mark V better, but hey, I would much rather have a Mark IV. I kind of wish they would have started making the new Supra and had it look a little bit more like the Mark IV. The new one looks really different. Like, it doesn't even really look like a Supra to me. It's a cool car and all, but it's almost too, like, futuristic looking, I guess you would say. Desi says, I think after 2 swaps, the server is like something's wrong. Yeah, I mean, nobody really understands why the game always has disconnection errors. But something's not 100% perfect, is all I can say. There's some sort of problem there. That's all I can tell you. Oh wait, was that my turn to win or lose? I think I just cheated somebody out of a win. Sorry! Sorry about that, dog man. William D says, I buy the cars for the Purple Showdown with the Elite tickets. William D said, I'd rather have a Mark Bass than a Mark V. Alright then. Alrighty. I'm not sure what to think about that comment. I don't know how you're going to drive a Mark Bass, but alright. Are you going to strap some wheels on an engine on them or what? I don't know. I don't know how you're going to accomplish that. He says a turbo. Alright, so you need to get the Elite Tuners R35. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, Protune. It's a pain in the butt getting all those cars, man. Elite Tuners takes a really long time, unfortunately. It's a very long event. Especially if you don't have the tickets or the gold to buy the cars right away. That makes it take even longer. Here, I'll go nice and slow. I am hungry. I am hungry today. Never say never. What did I say never about? All right. Dev says it sucks. I won't be able to finish the new Elite Tuners challenge. I never finish those things. You're not going to finish those without spending money, basically. I mean, that's pretty much how it's set up. You're going to have to spend money to finish those. If you're trying to get through all the original Elite Tuners events plus the add-ons, no one's going to be able to do that. It's a problem. Basically, it's just a way for them to get you to spend money and buy things, right? Well, if we make this have a timer, they're not going to be able to finish it without buying stuff. So if they want to finish it, they'll have to buy things. That's basically how that's set up. So if you're if you got a big wallet, you can finish all the Elite Tuner stuff. If not, then, well, unfortunately, you know, you just have to do what you can do and skip the stuff you can't. By playing on a PC, yeah, you can download Android emulators for your PC to play Android games. How long have I been with my crew? Like 7 years. I mean, basically, I started the game. I joined a crew. I was there for like a week before I realized. After a week, I figured out how to find the crew hangout. And I saw there was only one other guy in the crew playing. Me and one dude were the only two people making respect points. So I left and I joined another crew, and that's the crew that I'm currently in. So I've been there for about 7 years. Been a long time, actually. ProTune says I never finished them either. Hey Caden, how you doing today? Awesome to see ya. ProTune, I made a video on the Z. It's an okay car. I mean, it's kind of disappointing for an Elite Tuners car, but it's an okay car overall. There's a lot of cars in the game that are worse, but there's also cars in the game that are better. You know what I mean? Hey Rockin', what's up, buddy? I usually put a pinned comment up on the top that reminds you or tells you what lobby I'm in, because sometimes I forget, but I think I was set up for around 12-0 today. Anonymous, yeah, good swaps, buddy. Desi says, what do you think about NM not allowing the Korean region to get cars with keys and race pass? That must have something to do with the laws in your country. I don't know. I have no comment on that because I don't know anything about it or understand it, so I have no comment on things that I don't know anything about. But I would guess that your country's laws have something to do with that. I can't see any other reason why that would be a thing if that's a thing. I don't know. KB, what's up, buddy? How are you doing today? Good to see you as always. But I know some countries aren't even allowed to have like Google Play, or some countries can't buy things in games. So some countries have some pretty crazy rules. William D says, I will neither affirm or deny your comments. Yeah, it's... If you don't really know anything about something, it's pretty hard to comment on it and not just be making something up. You know what I mean? Like if somebody asked me the difference between, I don't know, something and something else. I didn't really know anything about something or the something else. Then it wouldn't be right to answer it because I would probably be like making some crap up because I wouldn't really know. Does that make sense? I don't word things good all the time, but all I can do is guess or speculate as to why that might be happening. Kaden, my day is going alright so far. How about yours? Protoon says I'm in the orange LC500. Oh, did I steal 2 of your wins, Anonymous? Sorry, buddy. I apologize. Multitasking is not always easy. Kaden, glad you're doing good. Protein says, yeah, a new rule has come out. If your currency is so bad, Google banned purchasing from that country, like Turkey. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. What emulator do I use? LD Player. LD Player. It seems to be the only one that really runs the game without any issues. There's a bunch of them out there, but most of them seem to have some problems. This one just seems to run the game really well. Nah, you can't get CSR2 on PC from the Play Store. There's no Play Store for the PC. Now, you might be able to download the Google's emulator. Google did come out with an emulator to play games on your PC, but it's still in beta, and it's not working very well at the moment. Or at least not last time I tried to play it. But yeah, I do think you can download the Google Play emulator directly from Google. Maybe that's what you're talking about. But it's pretty crappy. You can't map any of the keys yet. A lot of the games don't run well on it. Now, eventually, right? Eventually, they're going to have that come out, and it's probably going to be awesome, but once they get it working, I bet it'll be great. But as of right now, it still needs some work, unfortunately. Or at least 2 or 3 months ago was the last time I tried it, and it was still needing some work. I haven't tried it over the last couple of months. But that would be awesome if they get it fixed up and working. I mean, I would rather run the official one made by Google if possible. I assume once it's all up and running, it's going to be the best one out there. I could be wrong, though. Snapper says, I need to get some tokens for Elite Showdowns, but no races for them are popping for me. Alright, do you, Unfortunately, if you got a slow car on the showdown, all you can really do is, you know, race a couple of tanks of gas every day. Then come back tomorrow and race a couple more. Then when you get stuck, come back the next day and race a couple of more. I mean, or you could just keep on racing just to get the, you know, once you hit 500 races in total, you've collected all the other rewards. I mean, remember, there are 2 lists of rewards on there. It's a pain in the butt, though. Showdowns are a big pain in the butt, in my opinion. So bottom line is, Elite Tuners events will give you tokens. Showdowns will give you tokens. There's a crappy little event that pops up once per season that has like 15 races to get some green tokens. Now, if you're running the bigger paid events, almost all of those give out some tokens. But, you know, Showdown's like the main place. If you're not doing the paid events, Showdown's the main place you're going to get your tokens, if there are no Elite Tuners events available. We got connection problems. But I mean, doing the Elite Tuners events will give you off to a good start, and then you kind of have to rely on the Showdowns or the paid events after that in order to get more tokens. It's a pain in the buttocks. Pain in the buttocks, yeah. Alright, here's somebody in the, is that the GR Supra? Yeah, it is. That one almost reminded me of the Mark IV. The GR Supra only looks good if you have a body kit on it. Like, I don't like the way the GR Supra looks without a body kit. It looks nice with one. Without one, I'm like, ew, that's a weird looking car. That's just me. Oh, wow. He did not do well at all. Star, good swaps, buddy. Snapper says, free to play here. Yeah, it took me 2.5 years to finish the main Elite Tuners events. I didn't do any of the add-on events, right? I skipped all of those until I finished the main Elite Tuners events. But it took me 2.5 years. It was a very long process. And then once I got the Mark IV Supra, I think that took me 6 months to earn enough tokens to max that one out. So it's not something you can just expect to do easily. What's up, Jedi? Good to see ya. Desi said, I spent $10 on 5 apples. I have no idea what apples cost here, but food has gotten very expensive. I'm not much of a fruit person. I don't eat a lot of fruits. I like vegetables, but I don't really like fruits so much. So I have no idea what you would pay for apples here, but yeah, food has gotten very expensive lately. It's crazy. I eat a lot of rice. Rice is cheap. Rice and potatoes, it's cheap. Alright, so Malware Blight Bytes is blocking. Make sure you have the latest update on Malware Bytes. And make sure you have the latest version of LD Player. So I had the same problem with Malware Bytes blocking it, but I updated both. I don't remember which one it was, but one of them needed an update or something. And after the update, then it stopped blocking it. But unfortunately, sometimes antiviruses can be problems with certain programs. I don't know if I still have Malware Bytes on this PC or not. I think I do, but like I have Malware Bytes in Windows Defender, and I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I think I had to update LD Player and then it stopped blocking. It was a really weird deal. Yeah, I mean, LD player, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes they falsely think something it's not, right? Like Malwarebytes probably doesn't really fully know what LD player is. What's up, Mr. Melon? So it's like, we don't know about this, right? But I've never really had a problem with it except for that one time. 3, 2, 1, go. But I can't remember exactly what I did to fix it. There was a small process I went through. It took me like 5 minutes to fix it, but I can't remember the exact steps I took. I don't know, I think I turned off Malwarebytes, I updated everything, and then there was something else I did really quick, and then it fixed it all, but... Anonymous, have a great day, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Catch you later, my friend. All right. I need to take a quick break, guys and girls. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Hold on a second, everybody. Hold on a second. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. I need some water and I need to pee, so. Quick break. Now my game controller is tangled up on my headphone wires. Why does this always happen? Oh my goodness gracious. Be right back. Be right back. All right. I'm back. I have returned. I have returned. All right. Let's get back to the games. Let me get some gas. Gas time, gas time. And it looks like the person I was just racing is still there, so let's see if we can challenge them back. Let's see if they accept. This will be interesting. William D, I actually pressed the button for it to play an ad. I don't know if it worked or not, but... Alright. Alright, here we go! Ba-bam, 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 ba-bam! How about that? We got it. Alright. KCRSX said it kicked me to a different lobby. You gotta love when that happens. The game is always enjoys kicking people to different lobbies for some reason. My dyno time is 12.0 KB. Dyno time doesn't always reflect the lobby that you're in, but generally it's close. So this car is either in the 12.0 or possibly the 12.2 lobby. Not 100% sure which one, but it should be in one or the other. But most of the time, whatever lobby I put up there is the lobby it should be in, and sometimes it might be in a slightly slower one. Hey, Mark Bass. Star Trek. What about Star Trek? Oh, you got a Star Trek command advertisement. Gotcha. Yeah, ads on YouTube are weird. It doesn't always play an ad for everybody. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Just like when I make a video, I could actually tell it to play an ad every 2 minutes if I wanted to. But when somebody watched it, it wouldn't necessarily play the ad every 2 minutes. Like it's weird how it works. What's the worst joke that you know? Worst in what way, I guess? I mean, what's brown and sticky? That's the worst joke that I know is what's brown and sticky? Some people never get it, but a lot of people don't understand this joke, which I don't understand why, but nope. What's brown and sticky is a stick. It's a really, really bad joke, but some people are like, what do you mean a stick is sticky? A lot of people can't put 2 and 2 together on that one. But yeah, that's a terrible joke. Now, my dad, right, used to say, I want to hear a dirty joke, and he would say, the pig fell in the mud. And that wasn't funny at all. But, you know, that's a really bad joke. He thought it was funny. Not funny. Alright, he ran at 12.440. My dad probably tells the worst jokes out of anybody in the entire world. But it is what it is. Alright. We got a race to race. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guy, how are you doing today? Hope your day is going awesome. I guess it was my turn to win. I'm so bad at keeping track of this. William D, I've never seen brown sticky rice before. Does that exist? Now, my Laotian friends always make sticky rice, but it's always white rice. And they put squid sauce on it, which I usually skip the squid sauce. I'm like, nope, don't want any of that, thank you. I will pass on the squid sauce, thank you. I don't know what it tastes like, but I'm not eating it. I will tell you that. Alright, so Melon says I should be in the 12.2 lobby. Thank you, Melon. Superlet says, how much crew RP you make in this season? I don't know. I never really looked at my RP until the end of the season, but normally it's around 1.2, 1.4 million. Oh, we disconnected. Oh, this is a really good car. This should be a pretty good race if he's got it tuned well. Alright, we have connected. We have a connection. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Bam. 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 Oh, I downshifted too soon and I lost. Boo. What about a movie guy? Are you currently watching a movie? He says, I am well, Danny, and enjoy the movie I've seen with my friends. What movie? I haven't seen a movie in a long time, really. I don't really watch a whole lot of TV or movies, actually. Yeah, Caden, good swaps, bud. Good swaps, good swaps. Here, I'll go slow for some reason. But yeah, I'm not really much of a TV person. TV's nice for background noise. I used to watch a lot of the Marvel movies, but I don't think they're not as good as they were. Like, the Marvel movies have gotten kind of weird, I think. Like, I haven't seen the last several Marvel movies, but everybody I know that has says they're just kind of not worth it. What's up, Eddie? How are you today? Kenny says the Halloween event is a Chevy. What kind of Chevy, Kenny? Do you know what Chevy it is? Is it that, No, that's probably not it. I know there's an old rat rod looking car. I was thinking that might be the Halloween car, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think that was a Chevy, though. It looks more like an old Ford, so that's probably not the right car, then. Kenny, what's up? What about Iron Maiden, man? Pick up Iron Maiden. What do you mean by pick up Iron Maiden? What is Iron Maiden? Are you talking about the old band? William D says Marvel went woke and that's why it sucks. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know who called it woke. That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard is woke. They could have They could have came up with a better name than woke. I don't know why, but that term bothers me. It's just like, who decided to call it woke? I don't know. I don't like it. I hate that term. I don't know why. I just don't like it. They should have called it weird or wonky, not woke. The wonky. Marvel went wonky. Doesn't that sound better than woke? You know what I mean? Or they got wacky, or they got weird, or they got strange. I don't know. Oh, it's a cartoon? Huh. The only Iron Maiden I'm familiar with is the old school torture device or the band from the 70s. Have you moved all of your Ferraris to one garage? I used to wonder if that would actually do something, but it doesn't. I think I have I have too many Ferraris to fit in one garage, so. I mean, I could fit all my Ferraris in like a couple of garages, but it doesn't do anything. Hey, last call. How you doing today? Nice to see ya. All right. William D is cooking breakfast for the first time in a week. Yeah, man, that's got to be good to have your power back on after a week. That would be awful. I know when we had that tornado a few years back, we were out of power for about a week. And there was another time. Both times were... Once it was during the winter. It was like 30 degrees outside. It was much colder. Actually, it was like 10 degrees or 5 degrees outside. And we lost power for like a week. That wasn't a lot of fun. And then we had a tornado and we were out of power for about a week after the tornado. So, being out of power is not a lot of fun. Like the house I live in, they have a gas fireplace in the living room. And it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it kept the house around like 50 degrees instead of, 20 or 10. So, it was better than nothing. It was still really cold in the house, but... that gas fireplace is way better than nothing in the winter. Dan, what's up, bud? How you doing today? Stopped in for some updates. Nice to see ya. Miguel says it teaches you... it just teaches you how to move cars between garages. I guess so. I mean, that's a way to look at it. I mean, I was expecting to get like a free car or like something special to happen. If you put 6 Ferraris in one garage, I thought something really cool was going to happen, but it didn't. Favorite car? I don't know. I don't know. Thing is, there's so many good cars in this game, it's unreal. I don't really have a favorite. I have favorites. Like, I have a bunch of favorite cars. I don't have a specific favorite. I've probably got at least 20 to 50 cars that I like equally in this game, so that's a hard one to answer. How do you make more gold? Unfortunately, the answer to that is just do all your little daily races. Do everything on the map that you can every day, and you will slowly acquire gold. Or you can go buy it with real money, but that's really about it. Ah, crap. Connection error. I think we just got kicked out of the server, guys and girls. Yeah, it kicked me out. It kicked me out. That sucks. My stomach is a growling. My stomach's angry. Yeah, so I've now got 82 garages, 83 garages of cars. That's crazy. Sometimes I feel like selling all of my tier 1 and tier 2 cars and tier 3 cars because what am I going to do with those, right? It would almost be nice just to get rid of like all these cars just so I don't have a million garages of cars. Hey, the back buttons. Oh, wait. We got a little lag. All right, maybe we can get back into the same lobby. I'm not sure. Yeah, it would be nice to have one of those giant wallets where you could just go and buy whatever you wanted, but... Ooh, I missed the supply cup yesterday. I gotta make sure I do that today. Then you have the crew cups, right? That one's already finished. But look, there's... I mean, if you're in a crew, that's an easy way to get a stage 6 part for the Prestige Cup car. Those little 3 race deals are awesome. You gotta make sure you do those every day. You also want to make sure you're doing those, the weekly elite trials that pop up, whatever those are called. The 8 races. You want to do that every day when they're up there. All that stuff helps your crew get a bunch of prizes and whatnot. Mark says I'm on 54 in less than a year. That's a lot. Affordable solution. What is that? Some sort of weird Porsche station wagon. Yeah, it looks like a station wagon. I mean, it's not really a station wagon, but it kind of looks like one. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, I wish there was a little thing where you could just sell all your duplicates or strip them without having to look through everything and find them, if you know what I mean. I'm asking for too much there. Kenny, you saw it on the CSR Discord server. All right, gotcha. I could probably go over there and look that up myself, but I have not done so. Man, my stomach is angry. It's making all kinds of sounds. I don't... A snapper, I think I just have to move the mouse wheel. I don't think I need to press control to zoom in and out. But I think I'm zoomed out. Maybe you know something I don't with the control. Maybe that allows you to zoom out more. I don't know. I might have to try that later. But I'm pretty sure the mouse wheel will zoom in or out without hitting control. But now you got me wondering if control does something different. Noonie, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I see a lot of cars running between 12 zeros and 12.4, so I'm in there somewhere. Guy found me. Cool. Alright, so when it comes to Annabelle's challenge, you're going to get free crates for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then the free crates disappear forever. But you're always going to be able to open up crates to get parts for those cars. Oh, that's the guy right there. But yeah, you only get the free crates for like 2 weeks, I think it is. Unless they've changed something. Control is like pinching it. Gotcha, Snap. Thank you, buddy. I don't know if I've ever tried that, actually. That's good to know, though. Joey Yada here. If so, have a great day. Noonie says, I changed my name because SDN doesn't have a meaning. I am hungry. I am very, very hungry. I need food, and I need it now. I should have eaten something before I started the stream, but I didn't. My stomach is like hangry. KB can't find the lobby. I mean, that's one of the problems with this game is there might be 5 different lobbies around the same time, or there could be 10 different lobbies around the same time. So not only do you got to figure out which lobby your buddy's in, but then you have to find the right one. Once you get your car in the right timed lobby, then you have to find the specific lobby, if that makes any sense. Alright, here we go. That is a really cool looking car. I didn't get that car, but I would have really liked to have had it. It does look like, it looks a lot like a DeLorean. A lot of people have said that. Yeah, it looks very close to being a DeLorean. Alright, so today is what, Sunday? I gotta think of what I need to do today for making video-wise. I think I'm gonna work on a couple of shift pattern videos today. Or at least start figuring out a couple of the cars. I need to figure out how to drive that that gray truck. That's part of the Logan event. And there's another one. There's another one I need to figure out as well. What was it? The Logan truck and what was the other one? I know there's something I was planning on making a video for today. What was it? What was it? Somebody remind me, because I've forgotten. I'll figure it out later. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, the 3100, but that's not it. I do need to figure out the 3100, but there's another one as well. There's another one as well. I've got a weird feeling that the 3100 is going to suck. I haven't played with it at all yet. But generally, the trucks in this game, I think there might have been like one truck that was actually good, but generally the trucks in this game kind of suck. And I hope it's good because it's a really cool looking vehicle. If it's good, I'm going to try to get it. If it sucks, I'm not. But we'll find out. Ah, Max, it is not good. Max, you just ruined my day. Now I'm all disappointed. Have you been playing with it, Max? I'm not surprised. I don't know why, but a lot of the hot rods in the trucks have been crappy. Monziger, what's up, bud? How you doing today? Max, thanks for letting me know. That way I won't be... I guess it's better I'm disappointed now than when I find out for myself. Oh yeah, the Indy truck was pretty good. And the Ken Block truck is pretty good, but... like the C10 Tiffany's terrible. I think the Weaver Customs hot rods are all terrible. I mean, those aren't trucks, but they're truck-like. I almost think that big giant Dodge truck was good, if I remember correctly. Guy got disconnected. Yep. This game loves to disconnect us, doesn't it? Deanne says, liking the Iron Maiden coming soon. Uh-oh. Another disconnection. Nothing but Protein. What kind of trickery is this? Do you have a Lexus or do you have something else? Oh, it was the Lexus. It looked like there was another car inside of your Lexus. But I like those collars. That looks awesome together. The orange with the black looks amazing. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan of that. The LBM4. The LBM4. LBM4. I know Amelia's LBM4 can, but it has to be pretty much 100% maxed out. So if I remember correctly, the car you're speaking about is just a little bit slower than Amelia's. So I think it's going to be able to do it, but I think you will need to have the car pretty much 100% maxed out, or at least really, really close to it. It's not going to be like your best... It's not going to be your best bet, right? There's probably cars that'll do it better, but it should be able to squeak by if it's maxed out. I'm pretty sure that runs almost the exact same time as Amelia's car, so I would need to double check on that, but I'm just going by memory. All right. Alpha, how are you doing today? If you pull up the world record sheet, you can actually check the times on Amelia's car and that car, and I'm pretty sure they're almost the same. Yeah, if you want to double check, That's a link to the world record sheet. If they run a very similar time, then they're the same thing, basically. But, Alright, Kayaya Sylvia S15 is a slow piece of junk, unfortunately. It's a really terrible car, and that's probably not going to be capable of beating Tempest. That's a very, 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 very slow car. I think it's one of the slowest tier 3 cars. There's only like 4 or 5 cars slower than Kayaya's S15, so that's not going to be a good choice. Like tier 3, Tempest tier 3 is not that hard, but unfortunately there are a lot of really bad tier 3 cars. I mean, a lot of tier 3 cars can do it, but a lot of them can't. Alright, so Deer Killer, what's up, what's up? Just pulled the Evo out of a crate. Cool, cool. Hope you got a color that you like. Alpha says, I don't know what time I need. Ah, man. I don't know offhand either. I would have to look up the boss sheets. I do not have a wonderful memory. Wish I did, but my memory sucks. Let me try and look for something really quick. Alright, so Amelia's LBM4 runs about an 8.243 maxed out, and that is fast enough, so... And the 2014 LBM4 runs 8.280. So I'm pretty sure it'll do it if you max it out. But it pretty much needs to be maxed. Unfortunately, I don't have a quick way to access the boss sheet. I got a little thing saved where I can quickly find the world record sheet, but I don't have the boss time sheet like that, so. KB, have a great day, buddy. Alright, we'll do another race here, then we'll come back out to the lobby. What 5 cars would you recommend for Tempest license? Alright, so Tommy, it's kind of like this. You want to find good live racing cars. That's really the main thing. When you're trying to do the elite license, good live racers are what you want, because when you're doing live racing, you get a big chunk of respect points every time you win a live race. And when you make a car elite, you're basically adding extra respect points every time you win a live race. So what you want to do is find live racing cars that you actually like and that you think you're going to be continuing the live race for years to come, and make those ones elite with the elite license. Now, the thing is, like, elite tuners cars make a lot more respect points than a lot of cars. The McLaren F1 from Legends makes more respect points than pretty much any car in this game. So, I mean, if I could do... The main thing you really want to look at is the tier 5 cars and the tier 4 cars, because those make good RP in general. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, I would say just kind of elite whatever. Right? It's not that big of a deal. You're probably not going to be doing much live racing with tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 cars in general. But the majority of us do a lot of live racing with tier 5 cars especially. And some of us do a lot of live racing with tier 4 cars. But I really recommend upgrading the Elite Tuners Toyota Supra, the McLaren F1 from Legends, and then any other Elite Tuners or Legends cars that you like for live racing, because those are the ones that will earn the most respect points. Hey, we disconnected. Protune says the cars that are easy to get are the worst ones. Yes. Yes. If you get a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star car, it's pretty much guaranteed to be junk. I mean, there's some little 1-star like tier 1 cars that can be okay, but when it comes to the tier 5 cars that have 3 stars, usually they're horrible. Some of those 3-star tier 5 cars look really nice, but they're just junk, complete junk, unfortunately. But when you get a tier 4 or tier 5 car, you want to make sure it's got at least 4 stars, if not 5. But there are also some 5-star cars that are crap as well. So not all cars with stars are good, but the lower star cars are very, very, very slow. If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. I don't know. My neighbor's got that really loud lawnmower out right now, and hopefully you guys don't hear it. Max says something about the Fenrir is bad. Yes, that's a terrible car, unfortunately. Alpha says, Kate, alright, 9.1s. 9.150. Can you remove stage 6 parts and fit it on the same car? Yeah, but you gotta pay a bunch of gold. You gotta spend, it costs you a bunch of gold to remove stage 6 parts. I mean, it can actually, like if you were to completely strip all the parts off of a car, that would cost like 3,000 or 4,000 gold, I think. So it may or may not be worth it, honestly. Gosh, that lawnmower is so loud. I think I have noise suppression on, so you probably can't hear it. My God, it's a loud lawnmower. It's like ultra loud. Alright, KB's trying to get the KTM Expo. That's a cool car, actually. I don't remember if it's got a live racing setup or not, but it's a cool car. Jedi has the CC850. Cool. That's a really good car, actually. I like that one. Alright, Darker Knight said his lawnmower runs a 9.5. Miguel says, I barely hear anything. That's good. I think the noise suppression on OBS Studio works really good, but it kind of does degrade your audio quality a bit. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is it makes your audio sound not as good when you turn it on. But it does get rid of pretty much all unwanted background, or at least most unwanted background noise. But sometimes it tries to cut your voice out too if you get a little loud. If I'm like, hey! That time it didn't do it, but sometimes it does. Good swaps, good swaps. Melon, I think we keep disconnecting or something. Alright, this guy's in a Lamborghini. That is a cool looking car, actually. I like the way that car looks. KB, catch ya later, buddy. Let's see if he challenges me back. I don't think he's going to. Sorry for beating up your Lamborghini. Jonas said he has over 1 million bronze keys. That's a lot of bronze keys. Alpha says my LBM4 is 8.3 maxed out. I have engine, suction, nitro in... Wait. Engine suction nitro. 8.3s. I'm guessing you mean transmission, maybe? Have I ever seen the Lamborghini Huracan with a tire on the roof? No. No, I haven't. So, Jonas, there's a lot of really good cars that can be slower. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do with it, right? I mean, generally, it's all about tuning a car to make it do what you want it to do. I mean, if you're doing showdowns, at that point, how fast you cross the finish line is very important. If you're doing some sort of event, you just have to make sure you have enough parts on the car to make it faster than the event. But when it comes to things like live racing, how fast the car is really isn't important. It's about finding a tune for a car to make it work. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. But I mean, I have most of my live racing cars set up on low upgrades, and they do very well without a whole lot of parts installed. Yeah, I mean, cars running 7.0s or faster is... I mean, if you're looking for, like, a super fast car... I mean, we got cars running, what, 6.5s now? So, I mean, 7.0 is even a slow car these days, but you don't always need the car to be fast. All depends on what you're doing, right? Alright, Darker Knight says I'm German as well, and they don't have engine suction. So you're telling me they don't have any vacuum hoses or anything on your cars? I think most cars have some sort of suction, actually, when you have the vacuum hoses, because sometimes those can leak, and if you're not getting enough suction, your car doesn't drive right. So, I don't know. I bet your car has some sort of suction on it. But think about your car's intake, right? That's got to suck a bunch of air in. If not, your car isn't going to do much. Tommy wants to know, is the 2017 Nissan GTR any good? Oh my god. We probably have about 30 different GTRs in the game, so I can't really tell you which one that is offhand. I can't recall which one's the 2017 offhand. There's only a couple of GTRs that are actually really good, unfortunately. Most of them are bad or just kind of okay. But there's not a lot of great GTRs. And again, it may depend on what you're trying to do with it. Oh, it's the Elite Tuners GTR. It's a really nice car in general, but for some reason, the live racing setup doesn't work for it. It does have a low upgrade live racing setup that should win live races, but it doesn't, so... It's a really nice car and I really like it, but it's going to be good for most things, but it's not going to be good for live racing, unfortunately. I haven't found a way to make that do well at live racing. Oh, man. I think the comments are getting a little bit out of hand here. You guys are getting out of hand. Dark does not like the Tuners R35. I don't know, there's a few of the Tuners cars I don't like. My least favorite is probably the Subaru. Alright, so Shaxx is pretty easy to build. I mean, any decent tier 5 car with enough parts is going to beat Shaxx, right? But when you get into the Tempest races, that might get a little bit harder if you're driving a crappy car. So, the slowest tier 5 car in the game runs a... Let's find out really fast. Let's find out what's the slowest car. I should make a video on CSR2's slowest cars. So the slowest car runs at 12.094, which is Victor's Jaguar Project 7. Or wait, that's the McLaren. Oh wait, that's wrong. Hold on. Something's not right with that. Victor's car runs a 10.5. Victor's car runs a 10.5. I think there's something out of place on the world record sheet there on the last spot there, so. But I think if you max that out, that might even beat Shaxx if you had it. So pretty much any tier 5 car looks like it's probably going to beat Shaxx, but they're not all going to beat the Tempest 1, Tempest 2, and Tempest 3 races. If I remember correctly, Shaxx runs in the 10s or the 11s, right? Maybe even the 12s. Shaxx isn't very fast. Darker Knight says, I think the Elite Lancer had a very good live tune. I don't remember. I do remember that the Subaru was a better live racer than the Lancer, but I can't remember if the Lancer had a live racing setup or not. But according to that, I think any tier 5 car in the game will probably beat Shaxx if you have enough parts on it. But of course, that means like if you had like one of those slower cars, you would have to have it almost maxed out though. But yeah, I think Shaxx runs in the 11s, if I remember correctly. Maybe a 12. It's like a high 11, low 12, something in that ballpark. I wish I had one of those photographic memories, but I don't. All right, guys and girls, we only got a couple more minutes left on the live stream. I wouldn't bother to put parts in a 3-star car. I mean, basically, you're just going to use it for a couple of days and then it's just going to sit there and do nothing. And then you might be like, man, I wish I had those parts for something else. So it's not worth it. Like, you don't want to be in a hurry on this game, right? There's no point to be on a hurry. This is one of those games where it's best off just to take it slow, do things at your own pace. If you're trying to do the events, just do them as you can. But it's not worth dumping parts into crappy cars unless you absolutely need to. But yeah, none of the 3-star cars are going to be worth your time when it comes to tier 5 cars or even tier 4 cars. But yeah, I wouldn't put any parts into a car unless you need it to finish an event, or if it's a really good car that you like want for something, right? If it's a good live racing car, by all means, throw some parts onto it. If you need to do the Prestige Cup, throw some parts onto it. If you need the car to finish an event, throw some parts onto it. But there's no reason other than those things right there to put parts into a car, in my opinion. That's how I look at it. Alright, I'm about out of gas here, so we got like one more race. Can you buy the M4 from the shop? The regular BMW M4 can be bought from the shop. You know, I think they made the... I would get the Mustang, though. You can actually make the Mustang fast enough to beat all the bosses if you put elite tokens into it. Now, I don't think the Mustang is an elite customs car, if I remember correctly, but the Mustang GT from the dealership is now an elite customs car, which means you can add parts to it to make it faster. And that's now capable of beating some of the bosses, where I don't think it was in the past. But that's an easy car to beat tier 3 with, actually, if you don't mind spending some of your elite tokens on parts or on that car. But that means you are going to take away from putting parts into the elite parts into your elite tuners cars. So you got to think what's more important right now, putting parts into my elite tuners cars or putting parts into my crappy Mustang. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's something you want to think about before dumping parts into that Mustang. But I don't know how many pink parts you need to upgrade that Mustang. There is a chart somewhere where you can find out. If you do a Google search, you can probably find a chart that shows you each car on Elite Tuners and Elite Customs, and you can find out exactly how many of each color part you need for those cars. I know I've got that saved somewhere in my bookmarks, but I got so many bookmarks it'll take me 15 minutes to find it. I'll look really quick, but I probably won't see it right away. Okay, bookmarks, where you at? If I can find it really quick, I'll post a link to it, but I've lost my bookmarks. There we go. Okay, there's that one. All right. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, I got too much stuff in here. Masters list, robot. My gosh. I have way too much stuff in here. Live racing. World record spreadsheets. That's not it. Oh, man. Yeah, I got too many things. I'll never find this. It'll take me like 15 minutes to go through all this. I need to delete some of this stuff. Stage 6 effects spreadsheet. That's not it. Events. Yeah, somewhere there's a spreadsheet on Google Sheets. Is this it? No, that's not it. I thought that was it, but it's not. I may not have it still. Sometimes it deletes these dumb sheets off of my list for some reason. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Is this it? Yes. I found it. I'll post a link. There we go. That'll show you how many elite tokens you need for each car. For the elite customs car. So if you want to find out how many of each color you need for like your Mustang and stuff like that, there's different tabs. So you got to make sure you find the right tab to find the car you're looking for. But yeah, it's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere. But I think that's going to be it for the day, guys and girls. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for coming out. I really appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for hanging out with me on the live streams. You guys and gals are super duper amazing. Huge shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you guys big time. And I guess that's it for the day. I need to eat. My belly is rumbling. It is unhappy, so I got to make some food before my stomach explodes or I turn into like a monster and start destroying everything because I'm so hungry. That'll be bad. That'll be very, very bad. All right, everyone. Thank you. Lightning out. Have an amazing day. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot, and we will catch you next time. See ya.